Hello everyone, welcome to our Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the Three of Swords. The word that comes to me is betrayal. Now, it can be in varying degrees. It can be significant or it can be in a minimal sense. But there is that sense of being betrayed. Now, you could be the one who is betraying somebody or have betrayed someone. Or it can be somebody who has hurt your feelings because, yes, they somehow disappointed your trust. Okay, that's the word that comes to me at this time. Now, when you look at it, they say it's Three of Swords, but when you look at it, I cannot see any sword here. So, for me, the element of a third person, although that is still possible, might not be present in this situation. It's just that you were hurt or somebody was hurt. Oftentimes when the heart is involved, it's related to a relationship. So it can be in the working relationship, somebody might have done something to have hurt your feelings. And right now, the wound hasn't completely healed. But it seems when you look at it, since there are no blood anymore here, you are already in the process of healing. Or at least the situation has occurred quite a little bit in the past. Time has already passed. That's what more like that. The wound, when you look at the wound, it's no longer bleeding. So it's no longer an immediate wound. So it could have happened in the recent past or in the past. It could have been an old wound also that suddenly arises. You become aware of it again. A situation or maybe a dream, or you suddenly remember something in the past that has caused you pain and still causes you pain up to the present time. Now, how would you know which is that situation? Well, when you look at it, this wound is constricting the chest of the person. So, it is something that makes you feel, constricted. You know how it is when you have emotional pain in your heart, that you feel like your heart is being crushed, something like that. That kind of feeling. It's like this situation is constricting your heart. So it's affecting you in a significant way, that it constricts your heart. And when your heart is constricted, you aren't able to completely function well. It makes you stall. It stalls you. It prevents you from moving forward. So it's something like that. So try to see in your present life situation that kind of situation that causes you pain in the heart, like being stabbed for some, and also affects the way you live. You are not able to really live life optimally. Now, it requires some time to heal. So you need to be patient with this. It will take some time. Once the trust has been hurt, it takes time for that trust to be regained. For some people, even it sometimes takes almost a lifetime before the person completely heals. But the important thing here is you need some time. So give yourself some time. If you want to be alone, then spend time alone. But I think the most important here is you bring yourself in an environment where you feel safe, where you feel that you find refuge. Okay, something like that. Oftentimes, family, if the family is not the one that is involved, family or people who make you feel that you are in a family is a very, very good environment for healing, where the members just allow you to be where you are in your present situation. They give you space. They you don't feel any pressure. You can just be who you are. Like for example, if you just want to be dirty without changing your clothes, you just want to stay in your room, you just want to be quiet there, they respect that. They give you the space. They give you the chance to just be. And I think that is very important. You try to find yourself in such a situation where you can just be and you can just do what you just feel like doing. Because oftentimes, when a certain situation constricts the heart, the person usually doesn't want to do things. There's a tendency towards inactivity because, yeah, they needed that space, they needed that kind of situation in order to slowly facilitate that process towards healing. So, if you just feel like you just like to stay in your room without worrying about how you look, then just be. Be generous to yourself, nurture yourself. If that is what you need at this time, then let it be. If you feel like crying, then cry. So this is a time right now, when you see here, this person really cries from the deepest depths. Sometimes it helps when you do that, when you really cry out your pain. Afterwards, the tears somehow rejuvenates the heart, allows the heart to slowly recover. So it takes time. So just be patient. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. Now, you see here in the Nine of Wands, the person has boundaries. It's normal to have boundaries. After you have been hurt, it's good to have some boundaries. Because, like for example, if there's a wound, if the wound is always disturbed, then the healing process will not continue. You need to protect the wound from infection. You need to protect the wound from being disturbed so that the healing process will start. So at this time, it's okay. There is really the importance of having a boundary cannot be overemphasized. So it's normal if you have this tendency of wanting to be alone, spending more time going to a place where you are not disturbed, to have certain boundaries, to have hesitancy to trust people. It's part of the process. You just allow yourself to undergo such a process. Now, what is the advice of the universe? Well, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles starts on an endeavor that is a long-term one. It's not just something that you do and then finish already. No, it's a long-term process. So the healing process that you will undergo in order to, yes, to heal from something that has hurt you in a significant way, it will take a long process. So you need patience, diligence, but every effort that you exert will give you benefits. These pentacles there, these colorful pentacles that you can see on the trail that follows the Knight of Pentacles, these are the little achievements that you encounter as you undergo the process of healing. Take one small step at a time. Create one small pentacle and another small pentacle, and sooner or later you will have a lot of multicolored pentacles, and the healing process will slowly progress. So it takes some time. Take one small step at a time. The important thing is you take that small step. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Now, let's go to Good Morning Oracle. Okay, for our Good Morning Oracle, walk your truth, beautiful, and balance. So, right now you are in a state of imbalance. That's why you're hurting. That's why you're crying. You are in a state of imbalance. You need to slowly regain that balance. You see here? To be able to heal. The healing process is actually that process of creating or attaining that balance. And to be able to do that, you need some time. So you need to have good boundaries and allow it. And you take one step at a time. You create one pentacle at a time. You need to be patient and to work on yourself, just like the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the important thing here is, you see here, the Knight of Pentacles walks confidently because he is somehow walking his truth. So just be honest with yourself. Walk your truth. Even if it makes you unpopular, walk your truth. I think the important thing here also is to learn to love yourself. To learn to love your uniqueness as a person. And you need to nurture that unique person back to health. So whatever painful situation you might be in right now, just walk with integrity, walk your truth, and slowly work until you attain that balance, that healing. Give yourself time and space, and don't be in a hurry. Don't rush things. Just take it one step at a time. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.